What's up guys, Alex from FIFA Scouting Tips here, and welcome to my guide to the best cheap high potential right backs in FIFA 17. Today I'm going to show you my top 3 cheap high potential right backs, but for the full guide to every cheap high potential right back in the game, head over to FIFAscoutingtips.com. All the players there have a minimum potential of 80 and a maximum overall of 75 just to help keep things cheap. There are loads of players in the article, so there are plenty to choose from. So now let's have a look at my recommendations. First up we have Omar ElAbi. He starts at 75 overall and has 82 potential. He's 24 years old and plays for Olympiacos CFP. Now Olympiacos wants £6.5 million for him, but you can buy him for £4.2 million, which is quite a reduction. His wages are £19,500. He's right-footed with a 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves and the flair trait as well. Now I chose ElAbi because he's one of the most well-rounded high potential right backs you can get for an affordable price. He's very fast and has great stamina, which is essential for a fullback, and he's good in attack as well due to his 75 crossing, 78 dribbling and good passing, but he can defend as well, with 72 marking, 72 stand tackle and 73 slide tackle. That'll help him out at the back. He's also got a powerful shot and good positioning, so he can score a few goals too. So if you want a promising right back who has a good starting overall and a low price, he is a fantastic option. Next we have Janne Svansson. He starts at 74 overall and has 81 potential. He's 23 years old and plays for Rosenborg BK in Norway. Now Rosenborg want £5.5 million for him, but you can knock that down to around about £3.4 million. And his wages are just £5,800, so very affordable. He's right-footed with a 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and he has the engine speciality as well. So while Fenton isn't quite as technically accomplished as ElAbi, his physical stats are something to behold. He is very pacey with 84 sprint speed, but he's got 86 stamina as well, which means he's not going to get tired quickly, and he can run up and down the flanks all game long. Now unusually for a fullback, he's also strong. He's got 80 strength, which will help him defend but also power past the opposition when he's attacking. And in terms of his technical stats, he's good going forward and defending, so will develop into a very well-rounded player. He's kind of like a blend between ElAbi and Dominic CalvertLewin, who is my next recommendation, who I'll look at now. So Dominic CalvertLewin, he starts at 70 overall and has 81 potential. He's 21 years old and plays for Wolves. Now Wolves want £2.8 million for him, and you can get that down to £1.7 million, which makes him very cheap indeed. His wages are £14,500. He's right-footed with a 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. So Fenton looks like a great player for your team, but you can't afford his price tag. Take a look at this guy, because like Fenton, CalvertLewin is fast and powerful, but he only costs £1.7 million. And he's also 6'4", so he can easily play at centre back, where his combination of height, strength and speed will make him incredibly tough to get past. He really excels in defence in fact, so he's a really good option if you want a fullback who will shut out the opposition and keep things safe at the back. Now he's also young and has 81 potential, so his attacking stats have plenty of time to grow. I'm now going to show you how my recommendations did after 3 years of growth. Didn't do any player training at all, it's just the base growth, so remember that if you train these players they can do even better. So here is ElAbi after 3 years of growth. He's up to 80 overall at 27 years old, just a couple of points shy of his potential, and he's still got a few years of growth left in him, so that's really good to see. Now his technical stats, he's still that really well-rounded player that I was talking about earlier. So he's got 84 crossing and 80 curve. That's going to be really useful going forward. If he gets into a position to cross, he's going to be providing deadly assists for his teammates. He's also got 81 short passing, very useful going forward again, and his dribbling and ball control are excellent too. But he's good in defense as well, 78 stand tackle, 77 slide tackle and 77 marking, useful if he needs to defend. So he's a very good player for pretty much any situation that he finds himself in, and he starts with a very good overall as well, so if you've got a bit of cash to spare, he's a great option to go for. So here is Fenton after 3 years of growth. He's now up to 80 overall as well at 26 years old, and his physical stats have grown a bit. He's got a bit pacier, so he's even faster now, and all round his physical stats are just excellent, really useful to have. But his technical stats are filling out nicely as well. Crossing 77, ball control 80, short pass 81, very useful going forward there, and attacking and providing good opportunities to his teammates. His heading is also getting a bit decent as well, 73 now. With his good jumping, he could be quite useful in the air as well. But as well as that, he's got a good powerful shot, and he's good in defense too. So like ElAbi, he's becoming that well-rounded technical player as well as a physical player as well. And now we have Iorfa after 3 years of growth. He's up to 77 overall at 23 years old. Remember, he's got 81 potential, but tons of years left of growth left in him, so he could easily get past that, I reckon. Now, the most obvious thing is his blistering pace. He's now up to 97 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. Combined with his 83 strength and 6'4" height, that's just going to be devastating. Whether he's in defense or attack, that's going to be so useful to have. Now, he's not quite as well rounded as the other two players. He's mainly a defender, not really an attacker. His crossing isn't great, but he has 83 stand tackle, 78 slide tackle and 77 marking. Gonna be excellent in defense, and like I said earlier, if you want to play him at centre back, he is going to be very able to do that. A fantastic player if you need a solid defender. So that is it for my guide to the best cheap high potential right backs in FIFA 17. Don't forget to check out the full article on FIFAscoutingtips.com. that will have basically every player in the game with a maximum overall 75 to help keep things cheap, but a minimum potential of 80. So you know you're going to get really high quality, promising players in that guide. So make sure you check that out. Now, let me know if there's anything else you want to see on this channel or on my website. I do read all your comments and try to improve what I do. So if you've got any ideas, do let me know that in the comments, or any recommendations for great high potential right backs that you found in your careers. Make sure you share those in the comments below. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe as well. Really help my channel. I'd really appreciate that. And thanks for watching. It's something new for career mode and really sounds promising, especially for Road to Glory careers. Imagine taking a League 2 team up through the ranks and eventually increasing their fan base all over the world.